Hello twin flames and welcome to this video. So the angels are really guiding me today to do a video about false twin flames, and maybe this is something you've been thinking about or you're interested in or you're just curious about. But the most important thing to know is this: what matters is you and them. You and the person that you are connecting with right now. Whether you feel this is your twin flame or you're questioning if this is your twin, then what matters is you and them. So take all the labels away of twin flame, karmic partner, catalyst, soulmate, and think about you and them. That's what matters. You and them. Like me and George, Liz and George, you and them. That's what matters. That's what has power, not any label that's put on a connection. In other words, you know your truth, you know what you feel, you know what you're going through. But I just want to kind of shed a little bit of light onto why false twin flames may enter into a situation. And I've done videos on this in the playlist before, talked about karmic partners, talked about catalysts, soulmates. And really the energy is very similar, because anything before your twin flame is a catalyst to your twin flame. Anything before your purpose is a catalyst to your purpose. Everything is a stepping stone to where you're truly meant to be, because all paths lead home in all areas of your life. So in other words, if you're working in, a shop like I was, but if you're working in a shop but you're meant to be doing something of service and healing and doing something else, you'll find your way there. So it doesn't matter how different from your purpose what you're doing is, you'll find your way there. And sometimes to find your way there, the universe will send people in or situations in to help you get there. And that's really what a false twin or a catalyst does or is. Now, when you're experiencing a false twin flame, you will not know it's a false twin flame. Why? Because you're not meant to know it's a false twin flame. You're meant to learn lessons from that person to get you ready for what's ahead. So if you think in your mind you're with a false twin flame, you're not going to learn, because you're going to be seeking out your twin flame. That's why things are revealed to us in stages at the exact right time. When I'm doing readings connecting with the angels give me information to share at the exact right time. They don't overload me with information, because they understand as a human being, even though we are spiritual beings having that human experience, our brain, our mind can be limited sometimes, and we can get overwhelmed, and that causes fear. We go into fear, we go into panic, worry. So it doesn't serve us to have all the information in one go. What does serve us is to have little snippets of it that make sense in time. And that's why when we look back at our life, it can make more sense than when we're going through it at the time. So you may be going through something now that may not make sense to you, but a year down the line, you're going to look back and think, wow, I understand now why this had to happen, and why it took time, and why this all, took place. Just like you're looking at an event in the past now, and you'll think, I understand now why it all had to happen that way. It's very clever how the universe creates the way. So when we are experiencing a false twin flame, that person will bring in valuable lessons, will bring in something of substance that you need to prepare you for what's next. So really, a false twin flame is a preparation for something else. It's getting you ready for your true twin flame, or for your mission, or something else. And that's why a false twin flame can be a catalyst to your union. A catalyst is something that propels you forward, gets you ready, gets you exactly where you need to be. Sometimes that can be a trigger, it could be a situation or a person. And we have many, many catalysts throughout our lives that move us where we're meant to be. Not just in our twin flame journey, but throughout our life. As I said, if you're doing a job and your mission is something totally different, you'll have many, many things along the way that move you towards your purpose. And those things are what we call catalysts to that thing. So We get mixed up with labels because people think they have to be a certain way. Like a catalyst has to be a person. A catalyst can be a person or a situation that moves you forward to where you're meant to be. So a false twin flame can mirror the energy of the divine masculine in a powerful way. So you learn lessons from the connection you share with that person. So in other words, if that person is married, then you're going to learn self-worth. Okay? If that person is treating you badly, you're going to learn to stand up for what you want. That person's going to help you to grow and learn and evolve in some way, ready for your permanent union where you're meant to be. If that person has got an age difference, say if you've got an age difference with this false twin flame, it's very likely that there's going to be an age gap between you and your true twin flame. So this false twin flame is preparing you for that and helping you to deal with all the things you need to deal with to get ready for that connection. And then you don't have to go through them as so powerfully with your true twin flame. Now, a lot of you will be watching this thinking, well, what does that mean? Does that mean this person is my twin or not my twin? Take the fear away. You know how you feel. You know what your connection is. You know what's true for you. And that's more powerful than any reading, any tarot reader, anything that is given to you from outside yourself. You know your truth. But some of you watching this will be in a situation where you may be questioning things. Maybe you've met someone new and you're thinking, I'm sure that person is my divine masculine, but what does this mean about the person I thought was my twin? And many of us do go through that. I've been through this twice. George has been through it 3 times because these people prepare us for what's ahead. So if you've met someone new and you're thinking, I just feel this is him, this is the one, this is her, then trust in what you feel. The other person will be a catalyst to your union, will be moving you forward to where you're meant to be. Now, the masculines also deal with karmic energies. Karmic partners are a catalyst to union. That doesn't mean that they are their false twin flame. Okay, because usually the feminine goes through those things. The masculine can go through them too, but it's usually when we, are ready for specific life lessons. We see the masculine's journey as different because it's their journey, but they are on a journey to you nevertheless. So a karmic partner, in their eyes, could be a false twin flame because that person could mirror you very clearly. You may see that. You may think, oh, she's got the same eyes as me or the same hair as me or she wears the same clothes as me, because she is mirroring you, because she is preparing your masculine for you. So everything moves us forward in the right direction. And I know this video may confuse a few of you. If it confuses you, it's not for you. Okay? Just turn it off and don't give it a second thought. But if you're resonating with this and you're thinking, well, I understand now, it's making sense. I realise why I had to go through this lesson with this person to prepare for this person, then that's what that connection is and was. And the angels are watching over you and you are safe. So false twin flames are very real. Like soul teachers are very real. Karmic partners are very real. Everything has a purpose and there's always a plan. But you will always end up exactly where you're meant to be with the person you're meant to be with. You can't miss out on anything that's truly meant for you. So let that bring in peace. When you're experiencing a false twin flame, you'll feel everything very intensely. You won't know they're a false twin flame until you know they are, for a reason. So you grow and learn and evolve, and you are ready for what's ahead. And usually a false twin flame will propel you into union quicker anyway. Because when you meet your real twin flame, you've healed so many things through them, through this false twin flame, that you don't have to go through those lessons with your real twin flame, and the doors of union open. And as we get closer to union, because this is the time, 2020 to 2024 is a very powerful time for twin flames. So many of you are going to come into union then. If it goes past then, you've got another timeline. And this is what they're starting to give me. The energy is shifting. So you could class them as different waves, but every journey is unique and special. Every journey has its own timeline. So twin flames are going to move into union between 2020 and 2024 or 2025 or 2025 or 2024 to 2030. So it depends on your own connection. You know how far you are on your journey. You know if you're close or if you're not. You know if you still have lessons to learn or you don't. That's what matters. But ultimately, you'll end up where you're meant to be at the right time, and that's what matters. And the majority of you watching this video will be in union within the next couple of years. You know, you could be in union tomorrow, next week, next month. It could take a bit longer. So give it the time it needs to become what it needs to be. But this is saying to you, if you've experienced a false twin flame, that doesn't mean you've done anything wrong or there's anything wrong with your journey. It means the universe brought that in to heal and grow you, to get you ready for what's ahead. Without my catalyst, I wouldn't be with George. Without George's catalyst, he wouldn't be with me. So bless everything and everyone, because everyone and everything on your journey, not just your twin flame journey, but in the school of your life, has purpose and substance and value to move you where you're meant to be. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.